But anyways, what's up, you guys? This is gonna be I'm gonna start a new scripting tutorial series, teaching you guys everything that I know and what I'm learning about scripting and coding to help you guys make your own future murder mysteries, tycoon, and yeah, basically any game that you have imagined, right? I'm gonna be teaching you guys the basic fundamentals on how to make those games. So today's episode is gonna be about properties. This sounds familiar. So once you have your Roblox studio loaded, you want to add in a part. So yeah, to add a part, you can go to the model up here, part, right. So basically what Roblox is, it's an object-oriented program. I don't know if that's even the right words, but basically it revolves around objects, right? And this object that I just inserted right here is called the part. And basically what a part is it's an instance in the studio, right? And it has different properties that you can change. For example, you just saw how I literally changed the size of the part, right? That is one of the many properties that you can change with a part. You can change the size, the positioning, and the rotation, like that, right? This is what makes the property is basically the blueprint of the part and what makes the part, you know what I'm saying? What makes it unique, right? If you want to see the specific details of those properties, what you want to do is you want to click view. If you don't have your properties tab open right here, like how I do, you want to click view, and then you want to look for properties. Make sure that's darkened or checked or whatever it is for you, right? And then you should be able to see this box right here, right? So as you can see, it has a lot of properties. One of the properties include the color. I can change the color of the part, right? Cast shadow, which, you know, with it enabled, you can see the shadow. With it not enabled, you can't see the shadow, right? You can change the material of the part. Right now it's plastic. You make it force field, which I don't know what the hell. You can make it cobblestone, you know, concrete, etc., right? You can change the reflectance of the part, basically how much light it reflects from the part. It shows best when it's in materials like, not brick, but like plastic and glass. See, if it's glass, I can change the reflectance, and you can show, it shows, like, you can see the difference, right? And I think plastic is the same as well. So you can see the difference. Right now, it just changes the entire color because it's reflecting 100% of what's outside. It reflects the sky, not the base plate. As you can see how the sky is bluish, and then this also bluish. Yeah, it just reflects it like a mirror would, practically. Yeah. You can change the transparency. Let me change the color of this base plate. Green is too bright for me. That's a pretty interesting choice. Anyways, but yeah, you can change the transparency. Transparency basically is the opacity of the brick. When it's at 0, you can see it fully. When it goes higher and higher, it starts to fade away. That is the wrong part. But yeah, when it goes higher and higher, it starts to fade away. As you can see, it's becoming less and less visible. Basically, the transparency is the visible, is how visible the part is. So if it's at 1, it's completely invisible. If it's at 0, then it's completely visible. You can put it at 0.5 to make it, you know what I'm saying, for all to make your cool effects and stuff. You can make it 0.5 and stuff like that. Get creative with it. And then you have the other properties, such as orientation, like I told you before, right, which changes the what's going on. I think it's because the orientation basically changes the rotation. I don't know why it's not rotating. You have the parent, which is basically what the part or the object is under. Right now it's under workspace. As you can see, it's right under workspace. So workspace would be the parent of the part. That's right here it says workspace. If I want to move it right here in players, then the parts goes invisible because, you know, it's not in the workspace. Right now, everything that you see in here that we're seeing right now is the workspace. So when I change its parent to players, you can't see it anymore because it's not in the workspace anymore, right? But if we were to check the data, the property inside the property tab, right, you can see the parent is now set to players. If I put it in lighting, it is now set to lighting, etc. Right, let's bring it back to workspace. You can also change the positioning. I don't know if it's gonna move, but yeah, see how I changed it? It's now, I have no idea. It's over here now. See? You can change the collision. So right now, let's see if I put it right here, right? I'm gonna, yeah, put it right here, right? Right now it's can collide on, right here. Sorry, can collide on. So it's checked. Basically, what that is the collision of the part. If you have can collide checked, that means the part is collidable. So I can collide with the part, like I can hit the part. You know what I'm saying? Type. But if I were to go here and then make the part non-collidable, then it allows me to go through it. Type phase through it because it's not collidable. But then if I were to check it, then it's, you know, collidable. If I were to go inside and then check it, then, you know, I'm probably gonna either get stuck or flung. Let's see. Oh, I just got pushed out. Cool. But yeah, those are basically the properties of the part and what, you know, makes it unique as its own object and stuff. Some other important things that I know of are anchored. For example, if I bring the part up here, right, and I anchor it and I run the game. Let me run it without player this time. It stays up like this. See, it's floating because it's anchored up. But if I were to unanchor it or uncheck anchored, it's gonna fall. Saw that? Cool. So I'm gonna show you how to change those properties using a script. So let's say I added in script inside the part right here, right? Cool. So yeah, first thing we want to do is set a variable for the part, and this is going to be the referencing name for the part. I'm going to name it part. We're going to do part equals script, which is the script that we're typing in right now, dot parent. And as we went over earlier, the parent is of course what the script is under. So what we're saying, what this line of code basically means is part, which is the variable name, equals the script's parent. So script.parent, the script's parent, right? So let's say we wanted to change the color of the part, right? Let's say, oh no, we don't like green, we want it to be red, right? Cool. We go right here, we type in part dot brick color. So if we were to change the color to, let's say, red, we can do part dot brick color equals brick color dot new, or yeah, brick color dot new, right, in parentheses. As you can see, it gives us a list of colors right here. Allender, artichoke, baby blue, beige, black. We're looking for red, so we can either just scroll down to you see a red color, like bright red, or we can just type in bright red and bright red, and then it's gonna give us bright red. But yeah, we do part.brick color equals bright red, right? Cool. And let me just add a little wait right here, cooldown before the script runs, so you guys can see the difference, right? What this does is just waits 2 seconds after the game is run before it runs the line of code under it. So yeah, wait, hit run, and as you can see, boom, it changed to red. It went from green to red, right? We can also change things like the size. Do part.size equals, and for size it uses vector3 values, right? And for that one we do vector3.new, and it has, you're gonna change it using an x value, a y, and a z value. Let me explain that to you. So when you're moving a part right here, right, you can see these little arrows when you click move at the top right here. These little arrows, right? This moving it up is the y value. You're changing the y value. When you move it left and right, you are changing the x value. As you can see, if you look down below in the position, the x value is changing. If you're moving it frontwards and backwards, you're changing the z value, right? Think of it like the alphabet. X comes first, y, then z. So x is left to right, y is up and down, and then z is front and back, right? Cool. So yeah, vector3 value basically goes with the size and the position, right? So if we're changing the size, same thing right here. Let me go back to show you guys. So if I were to scale it instead of moving it, as you can see right here, same thing. If I grow it upwards, it moves the y value. If I grow it frontwards and backwards, let me show you. I'm showing the wrong thing. But yeah, size. Okay. But yeah, if I move it frontwards and backwards, it moves the Z value, and then of course side to side grows and moves the X value. So yeah, if I want to change the size, let's say right now we make the size 1 1 1 1 1 1, right? If I want to make the size, so I want to make it 10 10 10, just type it like that. So part.size equals vector3.new, and then 10 10 10, 3 values, and then we run it. Wait 2 seconds. Boom. Oh, so yeah, in this instance it made the color red and it changed the size to, of course, whatever the size is here, 10 10 10, right? Because we forgot to take out the little thing. So yeah, change the color and it grew the size, right? If we were to, let's say that, oh, we want this, right, but we want to also make it transparent, or like halfway transparent, or like halfway visible, we would do part.transparency equals 0.5. Run it. Wait. Boom. There you go. As you can see, it's like you can see through it kind of, but like it's not completely invisible. But yeah, you can basically do this with any property inside here once you find its respective values. Let's say I wanted to change it to a neon material, right? Do part.material. Oh, sorry. Material equals, and for the material uses a string value. Do neon. Right, and let me take out this little transparency part so you guys can see the difference between plastic and neon materials. But yeah, boom, as you can see now it's glowing. It's like a neon material and it's glowing type. But yeah, basically you can do this with any material. Not material, you can do this with any property really. You just got to explore and look through it and find out what values it uses. And yeah, that's enough. That's it for today. If you guys want more tutorials like this, make sure you guys leave a like down below and comment down below, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm gonna catch you guys I'm gonna catch you guys later. Stay safe, y'all.